Welcome back to our crew leader training. In this video, we will go through the tasks of a crew leader and how a day in the life of a crew leader looks like. At the end of each workday, the office sends a work order for the following day. This contains your assigned jobs for the next day, including where to go, what to do, how long it should take, and other information essential to the job. As a crew leader, we highly recommend reading through it to get a better understanding of how your day will go. This also ensures that any questions or concerns are addressed, and that everything will go smoothly. Our crew usually consists of 2 people. In your work order, you will see square brackets with a number inside. This shows crew hours, which is the amount of time you and your crew tech would be spending on the job.
On the job sheet, it has a breakdown of the services and it will ask you to put in the man hours. This is the amount of time one person spent doing the service. To put it simply, 1 crew hour is equal to 2 man hours. Bear in mind that the start time on the work order is always an approximate time that we communicate to our customer in their booking confirmation. Instead of an actual time, we let the customer know that our crew will be there in the morning or in the afternoon. We do this to manage our customers' expectations, as we have no control of how previous jobs go. As a crew leader, it is important to read and understand the work order. This is to ensure we are providing the right services to the correct customer. It is equally important to read through the notes, as there are jobs with special instructions or need special equipment. If there are any changes to the work order, make sure to note it on the job sheet. As crew leader, you have to ensure that the job sheet is filled out correctly and properly at the end of the job. This is crucial as we base our invoice on the job sheet, so we have to make sure that everything is accounted for. In order to be an effective crew leader, we want to ensure you're mentally and physically ready for work, as you are responsible not only for yourself but for your crew as well. Make sure you're starting the day in a prepared state, sober and well rested. Make sure you also have everything you need to make you feel comfortable during your workday. This may include a packed lunch, a water bottle, wearing sunscreen, and dressing for the weather. We want you to be at your best when engaging with our customers. We also rely on crew leaders to be examples of professionalism and courtesy for our crew techs. This includes wearing the correct and proper uniform with no rips or tears, keeping it clean and neat, both on the jobs and in the yard. Make sure to have appropriate footwear. Closed-toed and comfortable athletic footwear is best. It is also highly suggested to observe good personal hygiene. As a crew leader, it is expected that you are at the yard early in order to prepare your equipment, the van, and everything you might need for the day. It is best to be at the yard at least 5 minutes early. At the back of the day sheet, it shows a checklist of what should be in your work van and where it should be located. This is to ensure that you are well equipped for the day's job and that everything goes smoothly. We also want our crew leaders to participate in morning meetings, to share your best practices and be positive examples to our crew techs. Before leaving the yard, we want you to fill out the day sheet, ensuring all these tasks are completed. While driving on your way to the jobs, always keep in mind that our van represents us. The crew tech is usually on the driver's seat, with the crew leader navigating to the next job or filling out paperwork. Always remember to drive safely and defensively. Upon arriving at the job site, make sure to greet the customer, introduce yourself as the crew leader, and give your business card to the homeowner. It is also important to let them know of the service we're doing for them. Observe professionalism while speaking with the customer. This includes making eye contact, speaking with confidence and energy, and smiling. Make the customer feel that you're happy to be there, and do not rush the conversation. Connect with the customer, and let them know you're doing a quick walk around. If the customer is not at home, you can give them a call, and if they don't answer, you can leave a voicemail or send them a text message. In order to be productive, while you're speaking with the customer, your crew tech should be setting up what's needed for the job. At the pre-job walkaround, we assess if it is accessible and reasonable to clean all the services required.
This gives us an opportunity to deal with any issues or scenarios which will prevent us from successfully completing the job. This is also a great opportunity to upsell any other service the customer needs. Only offer the upsell if needed. We don't want to upsell something that they do not need, but make sure to bring it to their attention. Should the customer be interested, the coordinator will contact them for additional information. After the pre-job walk-around, the crew leader will be doing the job hazard assessment, which you can find at the back of the job sheet. The JHA allows us to anticipate any possible hazards that we need to be aware and be careful of, thereby allowing us to work safer. It is important for the JHA to be filled out and signed off by all crew members before starting the work. As the crew leader, you have to ensure that safe work procedures are followed by the crew on site. As part of our business priorities, we have to ensure the quality of our work, making sure our crew is doing the job properly. As crew leader, you have to periodically check with your crew and give constructive feedback as needed. Since we always aim to provide 100% satisfaction to our customers, it is also best to check with our customer at the midpoint of the job, ensuring we meet their expectations by asking how we're doing. This helps identify any potential issues that we can immediately correct. This also helps us build rapport and solidify our human-to-human connection with the customer. Aside from checking in with our customer, we also periodically check in with the office to ensure that we're still on track for the day's job. This allows us to efficiently route our crews to help each other get through the day's work orders. These check-ins are done in WhatsApp in the crew leader group at 12 noon, and with your coordinator at 2 p.m., 30 minutes before finishing the work order, and when leaving the yard. If in the event that you are too early or too late on your scheduled jobs, please let the coordinator know so we can inform the customer. Always remember that communication is very important, and this helps us run our business smoothly and effectively. It is important to constantly work with your crew tech to ensure that the jobs are done and completed properly. This includes doing a final walk around in the area to check and make sure there are no forgotten windows or gutters, no open gates, and that our equipment is secured. This guarantees that there are no loose ends in the job and that everything is wrapped up properly. It is also important for us to complete the roof repair for gutter cleaning jobs, 5 arounds, where we hang door hangers on 5 neighboring homes, and for us to do the closing pitch with the customer. The closing pitch is done during the final walk around with the customer. This is a great opportunity for our crew to leave a lasting impression, thereby ensuring customer satisfaction. Let us not forget to thank the customer in allowing us to earn their business. After completing the job, we send the invoice to our customer via email or mail. In certain cases, the customer would want to immediately pay to the crew after the service is completed. As much as possible, we want the customers to wait for the invoice to ensure that everything is calculated correctly, including variable services such as deck glass cleaning, pressure washing hours, as well as taxes. In these cases, we can contact the coordinator to get the correct amount. When accepting payments, cash payments are not ideal as it cannot be traced and it can get misplaced. Payments are ideally made by check in the mail, via e-transfer, or by credit card over the phone. This is how a typical day of a crew leader looks like. In the next video, we will talk about possible scenarios that you may encounter as a crew leader.